Hello, I'm Maggie Rayworth, and you're watching A Current Affairs The Bounce.
Him, you, and a current affair.
Tradies. They're our bread and butter. This week we're taking a look at some of the building industry's worst.
Right, get off the roof! I'll mean it, I'll break it. Don't touch me.
The top 5 tradies from hell. Here's number 5. Is this bloke a concrete conman, accused of ripping off hard-working families? They say they paid Daniel Bartlett large deposits for concrete work, but his job completion record appears somewhat porous. I'll never forget this bloke.
Daniel, for a concreter, you're not very good at facing the hard stuff.
Oh, that's a great line.
Gosh, I'm good. I love myself sick for those puns. I think Dan agreed. We were contacted by 15 people who claimed to be Daniel Bartlett's victims.
Sounds like you're pouring nothing but excuses, Daniel. You're not setting a very good foundation for a business.
And not just clients, workers too. So I tracked him down.
Daniel Bartlett. Maggie Rayworth from A Current Affair.
Oh, the look on his face. Time's up, Daniel.
I did not do this intentionally.
Well, a lot of people say you should have a can of concrete and harden up, Daniel.
Was that too harsh? I mean, honestly, you can't blame anyone but yourself, Daniel. Number 4.
Look at you, mate. You don't pay your bill.
The middle of the day in Hatfield in Melbourne's north, there's a standoff over a roof.
I think I might actually be on the tradies' side here.
Sorry, guys. What happens when you don't pay your bills?
He said the guy didn't pay up.
Simon McPherson, who tiled this new home, invoiced the builder almost $6,700. That was May last year, and after a deposit, all he got, he says, was excuse after excuse.
Everything was pretty much, I'll pay you this week, I've got money coming in, this, that.
His patience wearing thin, Simon's about to make good on his threat to rip up part of the roof that remains unpaid.
Right, get off the roof!
Oh boy, I think his temper hit the roof.
I even told him a few times that it was going to come off and he didn't believe me.
Can't say he wasn't warned.
It doesn't look good on me, but I think it's going to look worse on him.
Not sure about that one, mate. Why can't we all just get along and pay our bills and live in harmony? Peace. Number 3. Brendan, he's the fleeing fencer.
We just want to ask you about all the jobs you've taken money for.
It's a classic case, a tale as old as time. Take the money and don't finish the job.
Jane is a full-time carer for her elderly mother who's been diagnosed with cancer. All her mum wants is a new fence around her Gold Coast home, and Brendan promised her just that. He came out and quoted Jane almost 19 grand with an $8,000 deposit needed to secure the booking. Once Jane paid the deposit, days of waiting turned into months and the excuses came rolling in.
There were always these very strange updates. Supplier issues, Brendan was sick, staff problems. It started adding up and we got concerned.
These phone calls between Jane and Brendan exposing his empty promises.
Don't you let her down. It will kill her.
You've got my word, it's definitely bloody happening.
Brendan's team eventually took down Jane's mum's old mesh fence, but then he changed his business name to Queensland Fencing and Decking and disconnected his phone.
The number you have called is not connected. Please check the number before calling again.
Seriously? How's this though? As the Reish is chasing him down, he gets pulled over by the police for a random breath test.
Brendan Hawkswell, the fleeing fencer.
Whoa, mate.
Surprise! Couldn't have timed it better.
And we copped a spray or two.
You claim to be
Number 2.
I'll mean it, I'll break it. Don't touch me.
Wild Waleed. He's unlike anyone we've ever seen before.
You come to my house, I'll
down our crew.
Don't up. I'm telling you now, get
We're just asking him legitimately.
I'm telling you now, get I'm telling you now, get
God, the beeping out words guy was working overtime on this one.
He said, like, I'm brother to you, I will never let you down.
But Dad Amit Sharma claims he was conned out of $33,000 by Waleed.
What did he promise he'd do?
So he promised to finish that bar, which all he did was just rip off the skirting and he left.
Waleed's renos were more like demos.
There's so many people suing him.
Dami Collins is another of Waleed's victims. She says she's lost about $40,000 after hiring him to renovate her rental property. She says he ripped apart her home but then kept giving her excuses as to why he couldn't finish the work.
They say they've been ripped off. Yeah, what are the ripped off? Yeah, don't record them, I'm telling you, I'll smash it.
Oh, the people we meet.
You say sorry to your victims, though.
See you later.
Would you say sorry?
I didn't apologise to my victim.
But people have lost a lot of money.
No, they didn't lose a lot of money because I've done a lot of the work. So go and get your facts right.
And now, number one.
Him, you, and your current affair.
Half job Rob. What an angry little man.
Vince, Will was here. No more losers in my share.
You really call a disabled young man a loser?
Will's not disabled.
He's got autism.
I'm more disabled than he is.
Bit rude, Rob.
Rob, I'm going to get my car done. Will you give me 50% off, given this is the job you do?
I wouldn't do a job for you.
Nice try, Cooch.
There's a difference between working and not doing anything. And he didn't work.
So this all came about because Rob said his worker, who claimed he wasn't getting paid, only did half the job. So in return, he only got half the paint job that he wanted on his van.
I looked at it and said, maybe it needs a spray job. And then he asked if I had a job. Told him I didn't have a job, looking for one, happy to do anything, everything. He turned around and said, first month, don't worry about getting paid because I'll respray the van for the work that you do on the first month.
Will doesn't come to work. Will doesn't do anything. When you do get Will to do something, he does half a job. Now, off.
He's got a disability, Rob. Why are you getting angry?
Why? Off. Off.
No.
Yeah.
Our security guard is forced to step in as Rob goes rogue.
Going! Stop! You two! Come on! Big hero! Will got exactly what Will was asking for.
Rob, you'll go down in history as the angriest panel beater we've ever seen.
I'm a hero! And I'm a celebrity now!
There you have it. That was a Current Affairs The Bounce. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.